Are you looking for a way to connect with your significant other, that special someone? I believe that these lovely games are a great way to spend time and connect with your significant other. Hi, we're BeingFriends, and we're a channel dedicated to show how games can help you connect with others. We all want connection with other people. Building a relationship makes us feel alive. Creating a special bond with someone and sharing your journey will always be so special. And games are a lovely way to make that connection even stronger. Before we dive in, if any of these games interest you, check the links in the description. So let's dive in. Being in a relationship requires learning how to make decisions through great communication, and Codenames puts you in that exact situation. In Codenames, you are acting as spies trying to relay secret messages. Every turn, you're going to give your partner a one-word clue and a number corresponding to how many words they're trying to guess. This makes you think about what you're going to say by being creative, but also precise at the same time. This game is hard. Almost every game, I'm like, how am I going to get this across? This isn't going to make sense to them. And constantly, I'm crushed whenever my point doesn't get across. But also I'm victorious every time we get on the same level and understand what we're trying to say. Even though this game is hard, I thoroughly enjoy every time I play it. After you play this game for a while, you'll be able to look back and see, wow, we've really made some progress. We really understand each other better now. And I think that's why this is such a great game and why you should try it. The next thing I want to talk about is Jaipur. Jaipur is a game set in the Middle East. You'll be trading and selling goods in the markets trying to gain the most points. You'll be selling goods like spices, leather, rubies, gold, silver. This game is all about timing and reading your opponent, trying to figure out what they will do next and how you can capitalize on that. Jaipur is a really simple game to learn, but pretty hard to master. If you can sell your goods faster than the other person, you'll be getting extra points by getting a higher price for what you're selling. But the more you have, the more points you'll be receiving by getting an extra bonus. You'll have to balance between trying to figure out when to sell things, when to hold on to them. Make sure that you don't give your opponent too many options. There's so many different variables. You really got to figure this stuff out, and that's why it's so much fun to play. It's different every time, and the strategy is always vast. Jaipur is a great two-player game. I recommend checking this game out. Before we go any further, I actually have to go. I have a haircut appointment. I've got a date tonight. If you like these videos, please leave us a like. We put a lot of time and effort into these videos, and we would love your support. While I'm gone, Evan's gonna be reading some comments that you guys left us on our Instagram.
Hey guys, Evan here. I'm here to tell you some of the responses we got on our Instagram page from our precious followers.
Instagram.
Board Game Thing says Fugitive is their favorite two-player game because it does a great job at bringing deduction and mind games to the table while still being fun. You get to try to think like your partner, both having a great time. Nuclear Knight 83. Hey dude, and they play Copenhagen a lot. He says it's about the company, the slowing down of the world together and playing. That ability to be or do whatever you want if you search hard enough. Isn't that sweet? Dawn Sky 16215. It's a lot of numbers. It says Fog of Love because it's a super fun romance-oriented game as long as you don't play it too personally. Truck Much Spot says probably Codenames Duet. We agree, it's great. White Heart Games says Odin's Ravens and Fungi. Both beautiful games, quite light, quick, and a good size to take on a walk to the pub. Sciento says Jaipur is genius. It's really good. Gnarly Carly says Gloomhaven lately is their favorite. Building up characters on a long-term journey with one another and kicking monster butt is just amazing. When you coordinate well together, it feels great and builds you up. And you could celebrate each other's victories along the way. Sounds lovely. The Game Nighters says Rivals for Catan. Board Game Angel says Patchwork because I love figuring out how to make things fit together. Totally. Absolutely. So that was that. Those were some of our responses. Thank you so much again for sharing your thoughts and your favorite couples games. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. I would love to chat. Yes! Alright, I think Jacob's back from his haircut, so let's go downstairs and check out the next game he wants to share with us.
Alright, just got back from my haircut, and I'm excited to talk about our next game, Hanako Jie. Hanako Jie has you set in Japan trying to win the favor of these 7 illustrious geishas. Each player has a hand of item cards corresponding to the 7 geishas. Players will be tasked with creating a situation to best set them up to win without providing too much for their opponent's plan. Each turn, you'll be taking one of 4 specially selected actions. These 4 actions interact with your cards and your opponent in a unique way, and if played right, will give you the edge in the game. 2 of the 4 actions directly make your opponent choose before you get anything. This game is all about mutual benefits. Instead of harming your opponent, You're putting the ball into their court, and they can decide what happens. That's what makes this game feel so good while keeping that positive competition going. Good strategy is knowing what you need, but also trying to cut off what your opponent needs as well. But in a good way. It's up to you to figure out how to take that situation and turn it around and win. This game is all about knowing your needs while considering your opponent's needs at the same time. And to us, that's what a relationship is all about.
No! Relationships are like the Cold War. It's all about controlling the other person and getting them to do what you want them to do.
I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna go upstairs and get ready for my date tonight.
Take me back, Jenny.
What do you guys think? You think I'm ready? But before I go, I want to make sure I talk about these next two games. Teachu is a great double date game as it plays 2 versus 2. Teachu is a simple trick-taking game where players take turns playing cards in their hand until they're all out of cards. The key thing about this game is being able to read your teammate and try to figure out how you best can win with the cards you're given. I think this game creates one of the best experiences ever because the triumphs of winning when you're working as a team is so rewarding. If you want, there is a 2-player variant to this game, and we'll link the rules in the description.
Is that my wife?
From us and from thousands of other people, this is an excellent game to play. Probably one of them. Here we are, the last game. This is the one I'm most excited for. It's one of our newest to our collections, and I'm so excited to talk to you about it. It's Patchwork. This game is so much fun. Patchwork is a game where you're trying to build the best quilt. Just when it comes together, it's so good. This game is all about resource management, with you trying to figure out what is best for you to go for. Should you go for the bigger pieces? Maybe the ones that have less time spaces? Maybe the ones that give you more buttons? But what about the lower priced ones? Altogether, this game is amazing. This game is all about creative thinking and problem solving. I love this game so much. I have 2 copies of it. Just kidding. This one actually was shipped damaged when it came to me, and I need to return it. But you could say that it needs some patching up. Oh, that's so bad. This game is great for couples for being so cute and small, but also super strategic, but also problem solving and resource management all together. This game is great. I say this game is so worth it to get just for the theme of it. I think it's great for couples to play, and I think you should definitely try it out. And if you do, let me know in the comments because I've really been enjoying it. I want to hear what you guys think. Thank you so much for staying to the end, guys. It really means a lot to us. If you like these videos, check out our other videos because we have some really good ones. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Well, I'm off to my date. Wish me luck. I don't need luck.